I get why you're defending this man, right? Because, like, if you guys don't work out, then basically you have to eat crow and realize that you left this man, your newlywed husband, to try to sleep and be with your patient who was in a rehab for substance abuse and mental health stuff, and had just, like, worked it out where he didn't really go to jail. He went to rehab after doing this to me. Oh, and by the way, he cheated on me with this. So, like, standards, he has none. Anyways, so he did all of that, and you're really trying to make it okay. And so you will, bully the victim of your abusive boyfriend, right? I don't know if he's abusive towards you. I'm going to say he probably is, because, leopards don't change their spots, especially when he doesn't get help. But I warned you, and you tried to tell me that he wasn't abusive. I mean, you'll probably still stand on that, because it would be really embarrassing for me to be right. Which is really dangerous for you and your kids. And that scares the ever-living fuck out of me. And it would be nice, if you had friends or family that, like, cared enough to call you out on it and get you away from that situation. Unfortunately, you give them lies, or they're just as, like, sick in the head as you and support it and try to bully me. Because shutting the girl up who's telling the truth is probably way easier for you, so you can continue this narrative, so you don't look like the horrible person that you are. And it worked for a little bit, right? Because I was the abused housewife. But then I got tired of you and my ex-husband continuing to bully me and continuing to tell me that I didn't live the life that I lived. And then you stalking me and coming up and, like, going outside my home and doing all this, like, weird girl bullshit, sending texts to me where you make fun of me and are a condescending cunt. And then you thought I was just gonna, like, what? That was gonna shut me up? Or was it when, like, you met up with my sister, who I don't have a relationship with because she's kind of a stuck-up bitch, right? And my ex-husband knew that, right? Because that's how we met. My ex-husband was best friends with her husband. That's how we met. Like, they grew up together. So therefore, I was around, and I always thought that my ex-husband was my sister's hot friend. And, oh my goodness, all this history, which is kind of bullshit. Right? He tried to make it sound like he's always had a crush on me, but from the sounds of your guys' love story, that's what that you guys did. Except that you were the older sister's friend, like he was a little brother, because you are older, right? But it's okay. He likes older women. Ew. Oh, and before you feel bad for this bitch, she tried to make me be her friend all while sleeping with my ex-husband. And she also was like, I was a victim of domestic violence, and I felt really bad for her because I was secretly living through domestic violence with Ethan. And I felt bad for her. She actually picked him up from the jail, or I guess they met up after he was released from jail after beating me up. So fuck that bitch too. If you guys like petty and you want to hear some more of the story, there's a whole playlist, and I'm still getting into it because there's a whole lot to it, a whole lot backstory, and I'm a single mom, so I do it when I can. Anyways, hope you guys have a great day. Toodles.